Welcome to my channel, this is your friend Gonza. I hope you are having a good day today. Hey, stop right there, let's duel! Hello everybody, today we're gonna learn how to use Anfimar. First, we have the basic skill, which is oily skin that allow us to go away in the combat and not be catch, which is very useful because the main strategy of this Evo is just rise the water barrier and then go away. Let's go with the build. We have water shuriken, which is gonna deal 20 of damage twice, so it's quite good, dealing 40. Then we have water barrier, which is gonna reduce the damage that we are gonna receive by 10. Ingenuity, the tech is quite good when we are debuffed. We can increase our damage with the shuriken, so it's quite good really. One piece boost. Then we have tactical withdrawal, which is gonna help us to go away without changing our whatever, and it's dealing damage, so it's quite good. Then we have the water affinity. Sneak attack is an attack that we are not gonna use because it depends on the life that the enemy has, but we have a better attack that we are gonna see later, so we don't need to use sneak attack. We have used this skin here. We have fog bomb. This attack is quite good. It's not an attack, it's not dealing damage, but it's a very good skill. It's not very used now, but it was in the past because can hide some stuff that you want, like your energy and your life point. So it's quite difficult for the enemy to calculate how many life points are left in your Evos. So for sure it's not gonna be able to attack with the best attack for the life that you have, you know. The best way to defeat an Evo is just dealing the damage, making sure that we don't waste our attacks with very high damage when the enemy has very low life points. But now with the fog bomb, which is like a barrier, we cannot see the life of the enemy, and then it's gonna be quite hard for us. And pretty sure that we are gonna waste our energy, so it's quite good and it's being used. And now that the energy is quite significant, fog bomb can be very good. Just think about it. Then we have another speed boost, and then the back staff. This attack is really good. If the enemy has below 40% life point, you can do this and deal 60 more, which means 100 damage. Normally when the enemy has 100 life point, you can use this and defeat it at once with one hit. So what we think about this build is that this guy will be much better if we have another ingenuity, and it should go with 2 ingenuity. Because we have here water barrier, and then with the ingenuity we will have this effect longer, and this will be really cool. So you don't need to go with Anfimar all the time again to the battle and then set the water barrier. And the same with the fog bomb, is gonna be longer on the field. It said 3 minutes. 3 minutes is quite good, but imagine that you do one of these and it's for the rest of the duel. Really cheap. Let's see the attacks that we are gonna use. The first one and the most important is water warrior. We are gonna avoid 10 of damage of every attack from the enemy, so it's quite good. So every time that we have a chance to set the water barrier, we are gonna do that. I think it's the first thing that we need to do with Anfimar when it's on the field. We have the basic attack, which is water shuriken. Water shuriken is really good. We're gonna be dealing 20 of damage twice, so it's 40, and then if we use detect, we're gonna be dealing 80 of damage. And then we have tactical removal that we're gonna use to escape from the battle, and another Evo will replace Anfimar. You don't want this Evo to receive much damage from the enemies. You're gonna set the water barrier. Maybe you can take a shield away and do the water shuriken on the, or then you can do back staff if the enemy has less than 40% of life, and then you're gonna go away. If you use the fog bomb, you need to think about which one are you gonna take away. and you can take away the tactical removal because you can change the evo after a few seconds, and that's okay. Or also you can take the water shuriken away. You can allow the enemy to debuff your Anfimar, and then because you're not gonna use water shuriken, you're not gonna deal much damage to the enemy. You're gonna set the water barrier, the fog. You're gonna use the tactical removal to go away, and then you're gonna come back to do the water again, and then the back stamp. So you don't really need to deal damage with the water shuriken. I think that's all. This is very simple evo that you just need to go with the water barrier, tactical removal to go away, water shuriken to take some shields away, or there are some enemies that are not dealing too much to disable, so you can go with water shuriken, water shuriken, water shuriken all the time, and it's quite good. And then the backstab, which is the star attack, the best attack of this evo. This evo is very good to use against Cubidog because you are gonna be dealing 40 damage, but you're not gonna give a shield to Cubidog. This evo is not very happy to fight with those evos that can debuff. Even 10 debuff is quite annoying for him. So imagine a debuff of 20 damage, then you cannot use water shuriken because you're gonna be dealing 0. That's why you go with the tech, so you can do the tech and then you will be dealing 20 when you have the 20 debuff damage. So see you the next time.